Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you've come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying more new makeup for you guys. I'm going to be trying some of the most viral makeup products out here. All of these products are viral. I have the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm, and I actually purchased it in 2 sizes because I was like, if I like it, I want to have a small one to travel with. The Natasha Denona High Glam Foundation in another shade. I think this is my perfect shade, guys. RN9. So any of you guys that went out and purchased P10, when you see this, you're gonna be like, oh, that's the one I need, because it looks so much better. So we're gonna see. Then I have the Haus Precision Sculpt Shaping Balm in the shade Curve. I love a good nose contour. To me, that's where I would use this at. I don't think I would use it on any other parts of my face, but I like it. I fell in love with the one from Morphe, so when I saw this one, at first I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get it. But then I was like, nope, let me try it, because I love Haus Labs products. Then we have the Fenty Grip Trip Mattifying and Blurring Primer. So we're gonna put this on under our foundation and see what it does. I also have the One Size Boucle Silk Cellulose Airbrushed Powder in the shade Dark Deep. And those are all the new products that I'm going to incorporate into the video, because I find that when I do too many new products, the video is super long. Okay, wait. I do have a few more new products. I have the Revolution Bouncy Blur Blush in the shade Bubble Bounce Lilac Pink. It's very pretty. Then I have a lipstick from Morphe that I want to try in the shade Petal. And I have one more thing. And that's it, guys. Okay, then I have the Catrice More Than a Glow highlighter. So I want to see if this highlighter is as good as the one that I bought from Natasha Denona. So if you guys love viral makeup and you love a trying new makeup video, and of course I'm going to create a beautiful fall glam. If that sounds like something that you're interested in seeing, please stay tuned for the video. Also, if you've been to the channel before and you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe, and please give the video a thumbs up if you love a trying new makeup video. I already have my eye base on, my brows are done, I have my skincare on, everything except for my moisturizer. So I'm going to put the moisturizer on now before I do my eyes. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Based Water Gel Moisturizer. I really like this. I have like 3 jars of it. Before Danessa Myricks started talking about it, I used it before, like earlier in the year, a few times, and I really like it. It's so good. It's very moisturizing. My skin has been going through some changes. I tried so many new products on my face in the last couple of weeks, in the last like 10 days, and my face is like, okay, you're doing too much. So yeah, a little bit on my nose and under these eyes. Now, if a product is not super new to the channel, I may or may not talk about it, depending on what we have going on. So I'm so excited to be trying this Danessa Myricks setting spray out. I'm really excited because there's so many different ways you can use it. You can use it to set your makeup without a powder. So that is what we're going to do today. I didn't even pull out the powder. I'm going to use this palette again. This is the Revolution, the Cherry Icon palette. I did use it in a video. I didn't release the video yet, so this video will probably be out before the other video. I'm going to take this shade right here. This palette retails for $12. I love the Revolution eyeshadow formula. I'm never usually disappointed with it, so we are going to use this shade, which is like a grayish, and put it all over the lid. I'm gonna try to do something more on it's more neutral. That's what I'm gonna say. It's more neutral, but this shadow is so pretty and I just really want to use it. I think their formula is actually getting better, because sometimes when I try some of their palettes, although I like them, the shades, some of them may give a little problem, but this one, every shade has been really buttery smooth. So I am loving it. These are going to be some weird colors that I'm going to try, but it's what I see in my mind. Now, how it's going to come out, I don't know. And just so you can see, this is the shade that I'm using all over the lid. It's just a very neutral, beigey kind of gray. So like I said, a grayish. So good. I'm taking this up into the brow bone, which I don't normally do. This brush is a Sigma E35 brush. You could tell I had it a long time. the paint is peeling off of it. I'm gonna take this Sigma E25 blending brush. I'm gonna take this purple, and it's a very pretty purple. And I'm trying to stick with these 3 colors on the end. Let me show you what these 3 colors right here. That's what I'm trying to do. So let's see how it works out. That purple is so pretty. I'm gonna go into this shade and put it on the lid. It's like a satiny kind of metallic. I feel like this might work better. Oh guys, please excuse this fingernail. It broke. Yesterday I was breaking down some boxes and the nail just popped off. So I will get to the nail salon soon. This is a really pretty shade. Now I haven't I said I only had, yeah, I got a bunch of new products. A bunch, now that I think of it. So yeah, definitely a pretty shade, but it's a finger shade. It's gorgeous. So I feel like I need to put a little more of the purple. I love a good plum eyeshadow. It's so pretty. Yeah, this is what the shade that we put on our lid looks like. That is a really gorgeous shade. I'm gonna take this shade right here and mix it with this one and put it here because we want to brighten up the inner corner of the eye. That's very pretty. I like that. All right, let me just do the other eye. These colors are so pigmented, like really pigmented. Everybody's doing something cherry this year, and this is the Revolution Cherry Icon. Revolution has definitely been coming out with some really nice products the last couple of months. I feel like I love a plum shadow, but I'm not really a dark eyeshadow girl. So I'm at the point with my nails where I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to get my nails done again or if I'm going back to the press-ons. This is such a gorgeous shade. That is so nice. I really like that. That's gorgeous. I'm going back in with this shade one more time. I love this shade. It's kind of hard to see it, but it's such a pretty shade. I think it's gorgeous. This is really, it's a beautiful shade. You can see it better on the back of my hand than I think that you can see it on the eyes, but that's okay. So I have this. This is the Half Magic Glitter Puck in the shade Glimmer Pop. This is the new one that I've been hearing so much about. Like I have the other 2 shades, Cyber Diamond, and I have the Dopamine Sparkle. So we're gonna test this out. This is supposed to be a really pretty shade. This stuff came in the mail today. I ordered it like 2 days ago. So we're gonna see. I think actually, oh my God, look at how pretty that is. I'm gonna just tap that on the lid. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That is like super, it just turns this into a nighttime look. Cause nobody's wearing this in the daytime. Wow, that's very pigmented. I didn't expect this to look like that, but okay, so clearly this is a full date night look. So you really can't even see what I did. I didn't know this was gonna be like this because I like that color that we had on the lid. Okay, so anyway, I didn't know it was gonna do all of that. It's a very pretty shade, but I could have actually did without it. I wanted to test it out, but I did like the eye look that we had going on. That is a lot. I feel like I need more because this eye has more of the silver. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit more on. Not because I want to, but I feel like this is like disco now. I didn't know it was gonna show up like that, but I want an even amount. All right, I guess that's what we got, guys. When you open these, you definitely want to make sure you put this sponge back in here because it will dry out. It tells you that on the box. Make sure you put the sponge back. Okay, I think the eyes look pretty, but I wasn't expecting glitter like that. I mean, like, I was expecting glitter, but not like that. I thought it would be like not as full on glitter as it was, but it's pretty. So we're gonna put our primer on. This is the Fenty Beauty Grip Trip Mattifying and Blurring Primer. It got 5 stars on Sephora's website. It retails for $37, which is pretty pricey for a primer from Fenty. This is what it looks like. It's like a gel formula. It says a gripping primer with a mattifying and blurring skincare benefits that deliver a smooth filtered finish that makes your makeup last up to 12 hours. Now, our foundation that we're putting on, it actually is already long wearing and already blurring, and we have tested that already. So we're just gonna see if this does anything more for it. I'm just gonna put the primer in my nose and cheek area because that's where I have most of my texture and oil. This primer provides non-drying all-day shine control and blurring. The dual action primer plus skincare swirl formula resists sweat and humidity. Maple sap extract locks in makeup while chia seed extract mattifies. The silicone-free primer glides on, creating a perfect canvas for your routine. It really feels nice going on, and it has like a blurred effect on the back of my hand when I'm looking at it. Like when I'm looking at the residue that's left, I can definitely see it. I'm gonna add a little bit more here. My face felt a little unbalanced without having it all over. It's very creamy going on, but dries fast. Like it's not creamy where you gotta keep rubbing it in. It feels nice. I wasn't really a fan of her first primer. I have it somewhere around here. I used it in a video not too long ago. But yeah, I like the way it feels. And you can see the blurring. Like you can see the mateness and you can see like an airbrush blurring kind of feel. We're gonna try this new foundation. It's not a new foundation, but it's a new shade. And I think it's perfect. From what I've seen, it is perfect. So this is the Natasha Denona High Glam foundation in the shade R9. I'm gonna shake it up. And I have the other shade, P10, which is more of a peachy tone. I'm gonna show you the difference in the shades. Let me put it on my face first. I'm gonna just use that amount. Look at that, so much more neutral. I think I'm in love. Like I think I'm in love with the foundation. I really am. And now that I found a shade that I really think is my shade, look at this, guys. Look at this shade match. She's actually doing a shade match function at Sephora in New York on the 16th. I saw that today. I guess a lot of people are having a problem finding their shade because of the way that she labels her products. And I said that when I first tried her concealer. I was like, why does it have to be so complicated to find your shade of concealer? You know, every artist thinks different. Everybody sees things differently. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Do you see how beautiful that shade looks on my face? So much better than the last shade. It's such a nice coverage, and it still has the peachy tones in it. This is red neutral, which I think is perfect because I think that's what I am. I have a lot of red undertones. I have golden undertones, but I prefer a neutral foundation. I don't need anything that makes me look more red toned. Just look at that. Gorgeous. This is my shade. It looks a little bit darker than the other shade. This is gorgeous. So good. And this is my Nikki LaRose in 17 brush. I like this brush. It's so good. And you can use it for like powder or liquid products. She's about to come out with Nikki LaRose 2.0. I'm excited to see it. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it, but I'm excited to see it. Now, she made some larger brushes, like I had said in my video. I kept saying, please make some brushes that are a little bit bigger for people with larger faces, because everybody don't have a little small face. I mean, I love the brushes that she came out with, but I just felt like they needed to have something that was a little bit larger for people that have a larger face. Now, I never saw this foundation on my whole face, and I think it looks very, very pretty. To me, it's like almost a perfect match. It's a little dark though. I don't know. Now I don't know. I have to see the makeup when it's done because it does look a little bit dark. But I always think that from where I'm sitting. But it just looks so beautiful. The skin looks gorgeous. I mean, when I say gorgeous, the skin looks gorgeous. Now, I do see a little texture. But I did see that at the beginning when I first put the foundation on in the original review, and then it's like it plumps up the skin. Now I don't know if it will do that with a primer under it. We're going to test it out and see. I'm gonna use this concealer today. This is the Catrice True Skin 18 Hour 092 Warm Spices and 060 Neutral Fudge. I love this concealer. I think this might be one of my favorite concealers that I've tried for the year. This is the second time. Okay, so this is a problem that I'm having with these concealers. I have to just get an applicator. Why does the concealer, did you see that? The tip just broke off again. This is crazy. I'm glad it didn't fall on my shirt. I do have some, let me use this Q-tip. This is crazy. This is the second time that this happened. I love the formula, but I can't be the only person that this is falling off. This tip is coming off. This is a little bit ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, this is the second time this happened with one of these concealers. They have to get a better doe foot applicator that's a little more strong. I mean, for $7, you really can't expect much, but I would expect to be able to at least use the doe foot applicator. But I do have some doe foot applicators, like the disposable ones, around here somewhere. I think they in a compartment under this desk. Now, one thing about this foundation, and I'll say it again, like I said it before, these new blurring, long-lasting foundations, it's like they put something in it to give it that same stickiness, like if you had a sticky primer on. So it just feels a little bit different when you are, like this brush blends it out differently, but this one is like sticking. You can feel it. You can feel it sticking. Have any of you guys tried this Catrice concealer? And if you have you had any problems with your doe foot applicator breaking off? This is the second time on camera that it has happened. Yeah, I still love it though. I'm not gonna stop using it. Everything that I use, guys, will be linked and listed below. If you use the links, which I would love it if you do, it gives me a little bit of commission that I can put back into the channel to keep purchasing makeup to review for you guys. So everything that I have a link for will be linked and listed below. I blended out nicely. One of you guys asked me the other day that I think that this was a good foundation for like everyday wear. And I think if you like a hydrating foundation, it does have a look that you have makeup on, but it is really nice for everyday wear as well as special occasions because it's got a nice amount of coverage. Anything that covers up my hyperpigmentation, and I always say it, under my neck, is wonderful coverage because my marks are so dark, and if it covers it, I'm in love. So yeah, I think it's a beautiful, beautiful foundation. It's gorgeous on the skin. I'm gonna put a little bit more of a concealer, a lighter concealer. I guess it's a little bit brighter. And I'm gonna put that closer in the eye socket, like right here. Yeah, I just want it to be a little bit brighter. I'm gonna use this. Today probably will be the only day that I use it to contour my whole face. This retails for $30. It has a decent amount of product in it. This is the shade Curve. Okay, it retails for $30. It comes in 9 shades. It received 5 stars on the Sephora website. It's medium coverage, long wearing, matte finish, cruelty free, clean at Sephora stick formula. A precision contour stick that defines and lifts with a buttery texture for effortless blends. Seamlessly shapes and sets for 24 hours. It's matte and it's medium coverage. So you guys know I love the Haus Labs, the cream bronzer, well, the cream to powder bronzer. Okay, this is the amount of product that you get in it. This is $30, and I just want to show you the difference between what you get with this one and what you get with this one. So this one is $13, and so this is basically the difference. And to me, like, it's actually much more product, and it's a wider component. Now what I like about this is the Morphe stick, is that you get a smaller, more precise, to me, like, it's more precise because it's more shaped like a pencil. But this one, I just had to try it. At first I was like, oh, I'm not gonna try it because it looks too thick, but I couldn't pass it up. So it's such a cute little component. It really is. And I can see you using this as a, you know, a concealer type thing to like lift your eyes or lift your cheeks. So we're gonna see, because this might just be my new best friend. I'm gonna roll it down, and I'm just gonna go here with it. So I selected this shade. I think they have 2 shades that are darker than this, and I was like, I don't want nothing that's too dark. I think this was the perfect shade for me. Look at that, so creamy. Do you see how creamy it is? So yeah, but again, I think that I would just use this for my nose. It doesn't have a smell. Very pretty color. It's actually a mixture of the 2 that I got from Morphe. It's not as cool toned. It's more of a neutral tone, which I like. So let me get my favorite, one of my favorite brushes to contour with. So it blends out very nicely. Do you see that? And we're just gonna bring it down. Then I'm gonna get my other brush. This one is the one I like to shape my contour with. Sometimes I use them together and sometimes I don't. This is the A29. So I like this. It actually has nice pigmentation. It blends out nicely. It's time for me to wash my brushes again. Yeah, I just like to blend it out where it's not looking harsh and you can tell where it stops and starts. So good. So let me go back in with this A506 brush. Yeah, I like that better. When I tell you this is one of the best formulas that I've tried, it's just as good as a high-end. I'm gonna use this Luminous Silk from Giorgio Armani. I think I pulled this out the other day and I used it and I kind of liked it. So I just want to give it a little more play. The skin looks excellent, like really, really excellent. I can't wait to see what this Danessa Myricks setting spray does. I haven't heard anything from anybody about it other than Danessa Myricks. So we're gonna see what it does. Now this is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint in shade 53. I'm gonna let it dry down a minute. Okay, so I got so much stuff on my face. All right, I'm gonna let that dry and I'm gonna blend this out and see how it blends out once we have let it sit for a minute to see if it dries down or what it does. Oh my God, I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love. This is such a beautiful shade, guys. Do you see that? And how effortlessly it's blended out, even though I let it sit for a minute. I keep mixing it with the blush. This is gorgeous. It really is. I picked the perfect shade. I thought it would show up because I swatched it on the back of my hand, but it's definitely the perfect shade and it's doing exactly what I need it to do. I love it. It's gorgeous. This is the shade Curve, guys. Right? That's what I said? Yep, Curve. I didn't put nothing up here. Let me see if there's enough on this brush. I'm gonna put a little bit up there. Just a little teeny tiny bit. It's very pigmented, very smooth. I'm gonna let it warm up on the skin for a minute and I'm gonna go into this blush brush and just blend this out. It gives like a pink ashy look, and the reason why I picked this is because I have that pink blush from Revolution that I think is gonna give me everything that I need. I'm gonna add one more layer of it. And they actually do have a deeper pink. I picked this pink, so I couldn't get mad at the fact that it didn't show up. Do you see how that concealer, how it blends out under the eye and it kind of looks like it just sets itself? It's so good. It really is. I know a lot of people don't really do a lot of eyeshadow, but I love eyeshadow. I do. And I love neutral. I love colors. I love colors more than anything. I'll let that dry down a little bit. But look at the under eyes. I'm gonna tell you about this Danessa Myricks setting spray while we're waiting for the blush to dry down. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Mattifying Setting Spray. How is a blurring balm mattifying setting spray? I don't know. It received 5 stars on Sephora's website. It comes in 2 sizes, 3.3 ounce and 1.7 ounce, which I told you, I bought both of them. Let me show you what the sizes look like. It's such a pretty bottle. It's definitely Danessa Myricks brand colors. So cute. That is so cute. This is great for travel. Okay, I'm gonna shake it up because it says to definitely shake it. Matte finish, cruelty-free, niacinamide, hydrating, vegan, a weightless blurring setting spray that sets makeup and refines textures. Highlighted ingredients are niacinamide, soothing, smoothing, and texture reducing, ups the light, readies the skin to absorb sweat and oil, and to blur and mattify. Hyaluronic acid hydrates and visibly plumps fine lines and wrinkles. It's free of parabens, formaldehydes, and all of those things. Just look at the brightness that concealer gave me under my eyes. I'm really loving it. And it looks super bright. I hope that I blended it out enough because it really looks bright. Let me just blend it out a little bit more. I'm telling you, this formula, just look how I can go back in and move it around, but it's so smoothing under the eyes. Gorgeous. Okay, it says how to use. There's so many different ways that you can use it. It says shake well, spray 8 to 10 inches from bare skin to press in with a puff or a sponge for extra oil control and smoothing. During spritz between makeup layers, foundation, blush, and bronzer to melt products together for a smooth blurred finish. Use as a final step. Refresh throughout the day to blur and add shine control. Okay, so we're going to use this. It has a ball in it. You have to mix it. This is a different kind of component. I like the way it looks though. It's cute. It reminds me of a lotion bottle a little bit. Okay, so let's spray. Oh, wait. Okay, I probably got too close to it. It says that you can use a brush to tap it in or a sponge. So I pulled out the brush that I saw them use, which was the Yummy 3.0 brush. So we're gonna tap this in under the eyes. You can either let it sit on your face and dry, or you can tap it out with a brush or a puff. So I'm just gonna tap. That's not the puff from Danessa Myricks. It looks like it, but it's not. I'm gonna tap this in, and I see the blurring already, guys. I definitely see the blurring. The skin is starting to look super airbrushed, and I like it. It looks good. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be good enough where you don't have to put a powder on, but we're gonna see, because I do have a powder, but not a powder to set. So I'm gonna go, let me tap under these eyes, because I didn't tap this with a sponge. It's still like a little wet. So the skin looks freaking gorgeous, very matte. It looks very smooth. It doesn't feel completely dry yet. I'm gonna do a little bit of color under the eyes to smoke it out and see how it goes. But so far, I'm loving the way everything is looking. I'm gonna take these two shades, this color here and this color here, and I'm gonna go into this bright shade right here, and I'm gonna use this pink pencil from About Face in the shade Leave Me Breathless. Put that in the waterline. Can you believe another nail popped off? I don't understand it. How does that work? The same exact way, just now. Okay, I'm gonna use this Rose Quartz palette. So that's our pink. So with this pencil, I do like the shade of pink, but I like a little white in the center. So I'm gonna take this About Face and I'm gonna do the center, just the center. Yeah, I like that better. That's better. All right, let's test this out. So the skin doesn't feel dry yet. I'm gonna use this bronzer from Haus Labs. This is the new formula in the shade Kaya Spice, which is a deep shade. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna put this on. The skin feels almost dry, but not completely dry. The shade is gorgeous. Of course, once you put this on, you can't see the bronzer that's under it. But when you look at the bronzer was gorgeous. So yeah. Can you imagine doing your makeup without having to use powder? This is good. This is good. Now, I don't know how long it's gonna last or what it's gonna do. I'm gonna try to wear it as long as I can. I'm gonna be in the house. What time is it? It's 4:53 right now. If we can keep this on until 10 o'clock, it'll give us an idea of what it's gonna do. I would like to go outside and walk tonight. I think I am gonna do that. I have some things on my mind that I need to clear out. So I think I will go to the park and walk and see how this makeup holds up. This shade is so good. It really is so good. It's nothing like adding a bronzer to your face to just give dimension to it and just, I don't know, it just adds something. It just makes me happy. Like, I feel like every product is like a piece to the puzzle. And when you add it, it just completes everything. If that makes sense. Like, I love a bronzer. I love a blush, I love a highlighter, and I feel like it all plays a part. Now, highlighters are not always necessary, right? But I love a highlighter. That's just me. Everybody don't like a highlighter, but I love a highlighter. Now this bronzer has like a reddish kind of purpley hue to it, and I think it's actually perfect for what we have going on with our makeup today, because we have like the plum eyes. It's really coming out more purpley than normal. I don't know why, but I like the option of having different shades of bronzer, because at one time we didn't have options. Just look at how that just looks so beautiful. It really does. Yes. Do you guys like a more neutral tone of a bronzer, or do you like different variations? I think that looks very pretty. So again, the skin, it feels like a little tacky, but it could be because of the foundation. Remember, it's a hydrating foundation. So the other night, I had put some of the foundation on my face. I'm gonna go into this rose quartz powder, and I was like, let me see if this dries down the way she says, like if it sets down. And it actually did set down some. Like it was probably like 85% set. I was shocked. It was nothing on my face, just the foundation. And I was like, oh, maybe it does do what she says. Can you see the pink tones of this rose quartz powder? Guys, this powder is gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. Do you see that? So pretty. Look at the difference in the two eyes. Major. If you don't have these Fenty powders and you don't get anything else from this video, and you like a bright under eye, you don't want to miss out on this powder. This powder, it's not going anywhere, but I'm saying it's such a good powder. I didn't know that this is what was missing from my makeup routine. Ever since I bought these powders, like I don't want to be without them. I have 3 shades, guys. The banana, which I'm still on the fence about. This one, and the peach. So banana, peach, and rose quartz, which is this one. And I just like to, for some reason, I feel like if I rub too hard, because the makeup is not really set, I can't smooth it like I would normally smooth it. Because normally I would run the brush across it, but it don't feel like I could do that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I'm gonna just go around the mouth with it. So pretty. Me just run down the nose with this. Love it, love it, love it. Now we didn't put our blush on yet, which we're about to do now. So I have 2 shades of this blush. I have the Bouncy Berry and Bubble Bounce Lilac Pink. I'm gonna put both of them on because you guys know I love to mix my blushes. And this formula, this is like a putty kind of formula. Do you see how beautiful that is? Look at that. So complimentary to, oh, that is gorgeous. That is, I'm gonna show you how, because if I didn't put the other video out before this one, which I think this one is gonna go out first, I want you to see how beautiful. A spongy kind of, if you see my fingerprint in there. So it's so pigmented, it feels like nothing going on. Like if you're not looking at yourself in the mirror, you'd be like, oh, I didn't put nothing on. It's so good. So good. Now we're gonna go into the other shade. This came messed up like this. It was like out, and I was like, I don't feel like getting on the phone talking to Ulta. Look at that. It has like a nice satiny look on the cheek area. So pretty. It does not accentuate the pores. It has like a little sheen to it. That is gorgeous. This just came in the mail today because they don't have these in the store. They had one in the store, which was the Berry Bounce. And I was like, oh, it's so pretty. So it's just like really gorgeous. Let's put a little mascara on because we didn't do that. And we did not put any lashes on yet, which we are. I'm gonna put the Maybelline Colossal Bubble on. That's good. I don't want it to be too pronounced. That's this mascara right here, the Maybelline Bubble Colossal Mascara. I'm gonna put the highlighter on because I'm excited to try this new highlighter from Catrice. I've been so impressed with a lot of Catrice's products. This is the shade Absolute Blushing Bright, shade 40. It's so pretty. It's so smooth. Oh, that's gorgeous. I think I might like this one better. It's such a buttery formula. Let's see. Do you see how beautiful this is? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So pretty. I love that. That is gorgeous. I feel like this side never looks as bright to me with the highlighter. I think it's because there's a light hitting me right here. That's what it is. I'm gonna put a little bit here. Now I love this formula more than the Natasha Denona formula. It's creamy just like it, but it's not super blinding, but can be, but it's gorgeous. And it's so smooth and buttery. Definitely gonna order some more shades of this. So I'm gonna take this powder on it and just blend it out. I'm just taking a little bit of this Fenty powder. I just love the way it blurs out the lines. It's so good. Yeah, let me do lashes and a liner, and I'll be back to do a lip and to give you my thoughts on these products. I love this Danessa Myricks liner. I'm just gonna use it because I love it. That is our eyes. I have this one last product, which is this One Size Boucle Silk finishing powder in the shade Dark Deep. I want to say this comes in 10 shades. It's beautiful packaging. This red, like shiny red, is so on brand with One Size. This is their signature color. The powder is super buttery. In the store, I tried it on and I didn't think I was gonna like it. I thought it had glitter in it for some reason. The one that I tried, which was a little bit darker than this one, it looked like it had glitter. Now this is very powdery, guys. Like very, it's supposed to be like softly milled and made in Italy and all of that kind of stuff. So we're gonna put it on our face and see if it makes a difference in what we have going on. I see a lot of texture in the cheeks. It's supposed to make your face smooth as silk and blurring, but everything says it blurs nowadays. Airbrushed finish, blurs texture, looks like silk, wears like skin, non-drying, and no flashback. I don't know if I see anything that is doing, but you guys will be the judge and you'll let me know. Because to me, this is what it looks like with the powder on, and this is what it looks like without it. I guess it may look a little smooth. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I want to say that there's 2 shades darker than this one, but I didn't want to get like a super dark shade because I don't know, like sometimes with powders, they oxidize and they make your face look darker than what it really is supposed to look like. So I don't know if it looks any different. I didn't really have a lot of high hopes for this powder. I guess it looks good. So far everything is looking really good. We're gonna spray one more time and then I'm gonna do a lip. And then I'll give you my thoughts on this makeup. I'm gonna let it dry down a minute and see what it does. I mean, most of the time I saw Danessa Myricks and them use it, they actually patted it out. They didn't leave it sitting there. They said that you can leave it sitting, so we're gonna leave it sitting and I'm going to put a lip on. Okay, I'm gonna use this lip liner from CoverGirl Outlast Lip Stain in Extra Witchy. I'm gonna use this new lippy from Morphe. I think I'm gonna use this shade. I used this one the other day. This is the shade Ballet. I had a lip balm on and I didn't like it, so I'm gonna try it again. This is the new Morphe Lip Filter Hydro Plump Soft Matte Lipstick. That's what the packaging looks like. Okay, so I love the shade of this lipstick. It's so comfortable. I love a pink matte lip. I think that this lip color is so pretty. Let's put a little bit of this on, a little more. I love the shade of this lipstick. The makeup looks gorgeous. The face looks beautiful. It really does. Okay, I'm gonna put a little gloss on. This is a lip oil from e.l.f. in the shade Crystal Baller. I'm gonna put a little inner corner highlighter on because I feel like this look needs it. I feel like I look a little heavy and dark around the eyes. I'm gonna take this shade right here and yeah. It looks white, but it's got like a pink shift to it. Okay, so this is our makeup, guys. This is our final look. A full face of viral makeup. I think just about everything that we have on our face has been viral or is viral right now. Okay, guys, it's 5:33. This is our final makeup look. I think the makeup looks gorgeous. I love the lip more than anything. The lip is so pretty. Anyway, I think the makeup looks gorgeous. I like the new shade of foundation. When I'm looking back at it editing, then I'll know if it's too dark for me, but right now I love the way this makeup is looking. I think everything looks really pretty. I'm gonna go over everything really quickly. This primer right here, I don't know if I think it did anything. I'm gonna try it again with another foundation, but it didn't seem to do much. Everything that I have on my face is supposed to be blurring and smoothing, but I did see texture on my cheeks before I put the Danessa Myricks setting spray on. Now, when I wore the foundation on its own, my cheeks were very smooth. I think that this primer kind of blocked the foundation from going into the skin and like plumping it the way it did the first time that I tried it. So I don't know that I love this primer. This is my second time using it, so I'm not really sure. I can't believe my nail broke off. Like, this is crazy. In the same spot. Like, I don't understand. But yeah. Okay, so anyway, guys, let me go into the foundation. I love this foundation. This foundation is one of the best foundations that I have tried. I love the new shade. I think it's definitely more neutral than the last one. It may be a little bit deeper, but it doesn't give me that peachy golden look. Like, I think I like this shade more. When I look back at the footage, then I'll be able to tell. When I go outside and I look at it, then I'll really be able to tell. But I like this. This is the Natasha Denona High Glam Foundation in shade RN9. So if any of you guys saw the last video where I did my initial review on this foundation, look at this shade and then look at the other one and think of yourself, if you are my sisters in shade, and determine whether or not you need this shade or the other one. But I think that this is the shade that I like. Even though it's a little bit deeper, I just love the undertone of it. I like the more neutral undertone. This Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm Mattifying Setting Spray with Upsolite technology. I, so far, think it looks gorgeous. First of all, I've never done my foundation without setting it with a powder, right? When I wore this foundation last week, I did set it with powder. But when I tell you that it feels more set right now than it did when I set it with powder. So I'm going to be excited to see what this setting spray is looking like. And I think I'm going to go and take a walk about 6:30. Like, I'll do a update with you guys before I walk and after I come back, just so you can see what the makeup is looking like. This Fenty Beauty Bright Fix powder in the shade Rose Quartz, I love it. I think it's so pretty. I think it's a perfect brightening shade for this tone of makeup. I like it. I love the powder. Like I said, I have 3 shades of it. I don't have anything bad to say about it, but I do have one thing to say about it. So I would not use this powder on its own to set my makeup. The only reason why I didn't set it with another powder was because we were using the Danessa Myricks setting spray. To me, it's not a good powder to set your under eye makeup with, because I used it the first time I used it, and I used it as a setting powder, and it did not set the concealer. And I thought it was the concealer, but I've since used the concealer several times with other foundations and other powders, and as long as I set it with a powder before I use this powder, everything is good. So it's definitely good at brightening and smoothing, but as far as setting, I don't think it's a good setting powder, not in my opinion. This One Size Boucle powder, I'm gonna keep using it. I don't know that I necessarily like it. It's supposed to be baked and made in Italy and all of those wonderful things. I think it's a very soft looking powder, and it has like a white, like, what is that white undertone? I don't know, something it just don't look right. Can you see that? Like, why does it look like that? It has like a certain ashiness to it. We'll see. We're going to keep trying that. This Haus Labs Precision Sculpt Shaping Balm, I like it. It's very nice. I love the color. I love the creaminess. It's creamy, but it's not super creamy, so I enjoy that. It's easy to blend it out, and the color was really nice. This comes in 10 shades, and this is the 8th deepest shade, but I really like it, so I will definitely continue to use this. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I do. The blushes from Revolution, so good. This is the newest shade. We use the berry shade as well. Both of these gorgeous powder blushes. They have a bounciness to them, but they're very pigmented and they're beautiful on the skin, and they're also blurring. So I really like these, and I'll definitely, they have 6 shades, and I think I'm gonna pick up like 2 more because I really like the formula. And if you guys remember me saying a couple of days ago that I was looking for another powder blush to be able to use. Sometimes like I don't always want to use the same blushes, so I just want to have like a few different variations of affordable powder blushes. Love that one. This Revolution Cherry Icon palette is so gorgeous. This is the second look that I created with it, and I think it's so pretty. I love the formulation of these shadows. They're very, very pigmented. I love it. I don't have anything bad to say about anything that I used today. Half Magic Glitter Puck in the shade Glimmer Pop. I didn't realize this was going to be so intense. I actually have 2 other ones, and they don't show up like this one does. This is like really silvery to me. I think I don't love this one. I like the other 2 better. I don't know that this one is for me. I'll be looking back at the footage and see, but I don't think that this is for me. I think it's a little bit much. This beautiful formula of highlighter. It reminds me very much of the highlighter that I got from Natasha Denona. It's very pretty on the skin, understated. It gives just the right amount of glow, but it's not too much. It's a very silky, like creamy formula. So good. And this was like $10. So I was trying to figure out like whether that Natasha Denona highlighter was worth 50 bucks. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. And I want to say, guys, that's everything that I used on my face that was new. I'm going to wear this. Like I said, I'm going to go take a walk, and I will come back and I'll let you guys know my thoughts. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. And also, if you've been to the channel before and you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe. I'm going to link a video on the screen so you guys can continue watching. Please, guys, make sure that if you are subscribed, that your notifications are on so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Oh, wait, the lipstick. I love this lipstick. I love this formula. I love the little component that it comes in. These are $15. These are the new matte lipsticks from Morphe. This is the shade Ballet. It's gorgeous. This pink is so pretty, along with this e.l.f. lip gloss in Crystal Baller. Now, you don't see a lot of glimmer in the lip oil, but it just looks good together with the lip liner from CoverGirl, the purple looking lip liner. Now, are these my favorite? No. They dry out fast, and because I have the fan on, it dries out even faster, but I think the makeup looks gorgeous. Let me know your thoughts. I can't wait to hear what you think. What do you think about the new shade of foundation? Do you like the original shade better, or do you like this shade? And if you didn't see the original video, then please go over and watch it and then come back and let me know your thoughts. Of course, I want to hear from you guys and know that you made it to the end. So if you put the word glimmer in the comment section, that I know that you made it to the end. I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this makeup look. Oh, and these little earrings, I think they're the cutest thing. I got these off of Amazon. They're so pretty. Just such a cute everyday, like flattened hoop. Gorgeous. Yeah, I just thought I would share. I'll definitely link these in the description box just in case you guys want to purchase them, because I do have Amazon links now. Okay. Okay, so I didn't get a chance to show you what my face was looking like before I started walking. I'm almost at 2.5 miles. This is what the face is looking like, guys. This is with no powder, just the Danessa Myricks setting spray, guys. My face looks gorgeous. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Look at this beautiful, beautiful skin. Nothing's moving. You can see the dew on my neck, so you know I'm out here walking for real. The makeup is looking gorgeous. And it's lasting at almost 3 miles. That's nice tonight. It's a nice cool night. But the makeup, it looks gorgeous, guys. Okay, I just wanted to share this with you before I close out the video in a couple hours. Okay, I'm in the car now. This is what my face is looking like. It's definitely like a little dewy, but it's not wet. Like there's no sweat. Ooh. There's no sweat, guys. This is my skin. It looks gorgeous. This Danessa Myricks setting spray is really something else. Okay, I'm gonna close this video out. It's 8:18, about 10:30. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next, well, in the closeout. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. I am back, and it is 11:26. So I had this makeup on. Did I finish like 4:30? So let's say 7 hours. Plus I walked 3 miles. I think this makeup held up really well. Considering that we didn't have any powder on to set our makeup, it looks good. You know, a little bit of oil came out. I did not blot, guys. I didn't blot the whole time. I did like a little check-in while I was walking, but all of the makeup is still here. I think that this would be a really good setting spray. Now, would I go out on a hot, humid day without any powder on, using only this setting spray? I don't think so. I think that I'm going to keep testing it. I'm going to test it a few different ways, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on it, but right now, I still see powder is needed. I think it's a nice setting spray. It's definitely different where you can, you know, go out without a powder. Like I say, like if it's last minute and you're running out the door and you throw some makeup on and you just want to set your makeup, then I think it's a wonderful setting spray. But I don't see where I would wear it, even though it's still, the makeup is still under my neck. The primer that I put on with this, I don't like that Fenty primer. I'm never a fan of Fenty primers. I like a lot of Fenty products, but the primer is not a favorite of mine. I don't see where it does what I need it to do. I like this foundation on my face better without a primer. The setting spray is nice. I don't see where it's something to write home about yet. Like a lot of these setting sprays are saying how blurring they are. To me, out of all of the setting sprays that I've tried for the blur and the long lastingness, it's definitely the Huda Beauty. I didn't like the mister on it, but if I had to talk about a high-end setting spray that actually lasts all day, it would be her setting spray. And the Fenty setting spray, I did like that one. I hated the smell of it, but I like the setting spray. But I don't love this. I mean, I'm gonna try this with powder because I'm gonna do like a full face of makeup and try it and see if I like it any different, but I don't love it. I think it's okay. I think it's a nice concept, and I think maybe it's a learning curve because they did so many videos on Danessa Myricks' channel, and they even did a live talking about it. So it could be something that I'm not doing when it comes to wearing this setting spray, but I don't love it. Like, I'm not a fan of it. Okay, no, it doesn't say that it's waterproof. It did do a good job with the oil though. It definitely held the oil at bay, but again, foundation the other day, it did a good job with the oil. So this I need to test with other makeup, not with this foundation, because this foundation was really good on its own without a primer, just proper skincare. So I'm not really a fan of the setting spray so far. I do love the foundation shade. I love this shade much more than the peach shade. If you guys want to see a video where I do half of the P10 and half of the RN9, then please let me know and I will get that video out for you guys. Other than that, everything else looks beautiful. I love the makeup. It looks so good. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is the end of the video. I did do like 1 or 2 check-ins that I'm going to add in. It is time for me to take a shower and go to bed and take this makeup off. So I love you, my precious jewels. I'm going to link another video on the screen so you can continue to watch. And I did say put the word glimmer in the comment section so I know that you made it to the end. I love you, my precious jewels. I'll see you in the next video. Okay.